Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. Coming in here again today with another beautiful double message. And I'm using Rebecca Campbell's You Are the Light cards. And I don't normally read these. I don't normally want to, go to these for messages for you. I love to kind of stay with the angels and a few of my other wellness cards, etc. But these were calling to me this afternoon, and I see why as you go through these messages. The first message that I got today was break the chains. And the little message says ancestral patterns, healing and rewriting the future. And in the card, beautiful souls, you've got this dark cave. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and you. So I'm going to say that some of you may have been doing ancestral clearing at least 4 generations backwards in time. Back, they're saying into like the dark ages. And here's you. You are not only setting yourself free, you are setting all of your ancestors free. All of this work that you have been doing in this last season. And let me tell you, look at it, it's been a bit of a rocky, barren, dry place to be, a dark place to be at times. You've had many obstacles in your way, but here you are shining in color, in full bloom, they're saying, in this next new season. And this is just confirmation, protection card, right? Protection, calling back your power, clearing the cords, soul retrieval. You have been going back, and clearing out all of this ancestral junk in the trunk, as I like to refer it to. You have been doing some really deep ancestral clearing from past lives, and this is releasing all of your family members that have walked before you in previous lifetimes. People forget. They find it very hard to understand that when we come in, we're all old souls. There's a lot of the newer, children being born now that are coming in without karmic ties and patterns and ancestral curses, vows, contracts, oaths, and agreements. But I will 1000% bet that the people watching this channel, that, most of the people, over the age of, 20, 15 to 20, you have come in with at least some or a whole lot of ancestral clearing to do. And you are protected. You have been protected. Your soul team, your spirit team, your ancestors have walked, they have guarded you while you've been doing this work. You are the one that your family has been waiting for. I've spoken about generational curse breakers before, beautiful souls, and I feel, and I'm lighting up as I say this again, that many of you watching this channel, many of you that have been called to, click on this video for whatever reason, even if you are a first-time viewer, you will most likely be the generational curse breaker in your family. And that comes with some pretty tough lessons, right? Because, the darker world, Satan, all of his little minions that are running around on earth right now creating absolute havoc, they are not happy because no matter what was put in front of you, you continued to do the work and push through, and that they fear that. Because you are one of the ones in this earth right now that have been put here for this reason, to lead others, to be a light for others, to guide others, to heal others, to help others. Obviously, all through God and the angelic realm, right? But we have been gifted with this purpose in whatever field that is. And, God chooses the most unlikely people from the most unbelievable backgrounds. He loves that stuff. Why? Because he doesn't look at his Instagram page and see how many million followers he has. He's God, right? He can choose whoever he wants to choose to do the work on this earth that he wants done. And if you have been chosen, beautiful souls, in whatever capacity, you will have to do the work. And let me tell you, it's not fun. but you've been protected your entire life. It's why all of these things have not taken you out. They may have brought you to your knees. You may have been in a heap, in a fetal position in the corner, many times over, but you got back up. You got up, you dusted yourself off, and you said, let's go again. Right? There's a song, and I'm lighting up in goosebumps as I'm saying all of this, because I believe that some of you out there right now need to hear these inspirational words, these words of encouragement. I know how you feel. I have been through the most incredible, unbelievable warfare in my life. And again, there will be people out there watching this that if we compared, for example, some of you, my life might look like a complete walk in the park. But to the general person, the average person, you might look at other people and go, why is their life so easy? Why is their life so peaceful? Why is their life so successful? And all of these things. Beautiful, beautiful souls. You have a higher purpose. Right? And you don't know what their karmic patterns were in a former lifetime as well. We've all come in here with these karmic patterns and ancestral curses, vows, contracts, oaths, agreements. We've all got them, and we've had to work through them on a very deep soul level. And I don't even think I have to go to the book for these ones, because that in itself is the message all on its own. Break the chain. Let me just see if anything else comes up. I probably don't feel that it is. I feel that more than anything, those cards were sent in as a reminder to some of you in this time. Break the chain. Yeah, they're action cards. Protection is an activation card. So let me go to number 60. As I said before, beautiful souls, I never look at these cards until they're actually drawn out. So break the chain. You are being called to heal your family line or free yourself from living the life of your ancestors. Can you imagine what they went through? Killing people for a piece of silver, some bread or water, the basics that we just take for granted every single day. Family members selling other family members, these egos, this masculine domination over the planet that has been that way for thousands of years. They've kept us in this matrix for a reason for so long, and we're all breaking free. It's freaking them out. Listen, let me tell you, there's a whole lot of turmoil going on in this earth right now, but let me tell you why. Satan, whoever you want to believe in, the darker energies, those forces are not happy. They are literally, they're saying, throwing spaghetti at a wall right now, hoping that something will stick. Because so many people are coming online. We're being activated. We're rising. I literally just spoke about raising your vibration. This could mean letting go of an old pattern of your maternal or paternal line, healing trauma from the past that is not even yours, or observing old ways of being that no longer serve you. We carry emotional trauma in our luminous field for up to 7 generations back. I talk about this again in my healing journey through brain cancer, how we carry this in our DNA. We wonder why we have these certain thought patterns, or we default, as I call it, back to certain programming and patterns. We have these unconscious programs running in the background that have sabotaged your finances, your relationships, your health, whatever that is, coming from most likely generational curses, vows, contracts, oaths, and agreements. This is why family patterns are the hardest to break. Often they are not even ours to begin with, but we do not know any other way of being, so we continue playing out the drama. Right? Might have said, like me, why am I always attracting the same type of person? Why am I attracting people that take advantage of me? What went on in the ancestors? Like, what went on in your previous lifetimes with your ancestors and your family? Well, this is 4 generations I'm feeling here, but up to 7 generations back. Can you imagine the lives they lived? The thing to notice when ancestral healing comes up is that you cannot heal another person, but your own healing can cause another person to choose to heal. We have to be in our full healed selves, or at least 3/4 of the way there, before we start to see that ripple effect around us. And beautiful souls, if you have children, you are doing this as well for your children, so they do not have to go through what you have been through in this lifetime as well. Energy is freed up. You are being guided now to look at your life and decide how you want it to be. New season, fresh energy, fresh starts. It's coming up over and over and over again. What ways of being or patterns are you ready to free yourself from? What part of your future do you want to rewrite? Now is the time to shake them off and dream a new future into being. And then protection. So that was this one, right? And then protection was, I think, 102. Let me just have a look. Maybe not. Beautiful souls, this is why I don't really ever like to go to the book on these, but protection was 104. I was very close. And so calling back your power. Now, cutting cords. With Inna Segal, who I'm working under right now, she calls it clearing the cords. Cutting the cords, we think of that with, exes, old jobs, old work colleagues, people we no longer want to have anything to do with. But clearing cords, if you're still attached to that person, a spouse, a child, a family member, etc., you do not want to cut the cord. You want to clear it. You want to clear it of the energy that's stuck in there. It's completely different, especially with ancestors, right? You just want to clear that negativity and those karmic patterns. You don't want to cut it because they're attached to you. They're family. You are being called to protect your energy and call back your power in this season. May all of the lost pieces, and I believe this is from ancestral past generations, you are calling your power back through all of those lifetimes. And I'm getting goosebumps again. Take a look at who and what drains your energy. Do not keep your tabs open. Shut down energetically each night. Energetic cords are formed between people, places, objects, and events. So it's very important to keep checking in. Your energy and energetic space are sacred, so treat them as such. And I always say at the end of the day, I call back all pieces and parts of me, all soul fragments across this lifetime and all lifetimes, across all space, dimensions, and reality. Past generations, 7 generations forward and backwards in time. However that is for you, beautiful souls, because we travel in the astral realms at night. I don't know where I go, right? I don't know where my astral body goes, but we have a physical 3D meat suit. We have the etheric body, and I'll talk about that in other videos, and we have the astral body. And again, all of this is linked. Right? Keeping your energy clear takes work. Again, as an empath, if I go out and I haven't protected myself, I can often come home tired, fatigued, depressed, not depressed, but just in a low vibe, wondering what on earth is going on. This is not me. Being out in the collective, depending on what's been on the news, what's gone on in the real world, what's going on in people's lives, what fear, porn they're pushing on the TV sets, on the television, will often affect how I come home feeling if I haven't protected myself. As we go through life, we give away our power, so it is important that we call it back by clearing energetic cords or doing a form of healing known as soul retrieval. Can you think of a traumatic event, a relationship, or soul memory that you are being called back to right now to call back your power from? Now, there's a specific message for someone. Check into your body right now and see which chakra feels like it needs a bit more of an energetic cleanup. And beautiful souls, as we know, we love YouTube. You can get on and Google, chakra clearing specifically. Usually, root and sacral chakras are the ones where most of our ancestral and karmic patterns usually are tied, because that is our stability and our security. It's rooted deep within us, right? It's anchoring us to the earth. I call back any lost soul fragments, power, or light now. Any vows, any soul contracts, hexes, or programs from the past or present, from this life or others that are not in the highest good of all, I relinquish now. Any power of light that I have willingly or unwillingly taken or given away from me, I call back now. Any cords or attachments from this life or others, I release now for the highest good of all. And so it is. Amen. Beautiful souls. These are very powerful messages coming through. And I just want you to take one more look at these cards. So you have been doing all of this work. Remember, you are standing in your power now. You've done all of this. Your ancestors are so incredibly proud of you. You are the one that your bloodline has been waiting for. Okay, but just remember that every day we have to call back our power, all pieces and parts of you, from all lifetimes, all dimensions, across all space and reality. Make it a a little power prayer, out loud every night before you go to bed, and especially when you go to sleep, because that's where you're traveling. Pardon me, in the astral at night, right? Which is why this is here. They're just showing me. So beautiful, souls. Powerful, powerful messages. Way longer than what I would normally do, but these were really calling to me this afternoon. So beautiful, souls. If that has resonated with you, hit the little thumbs up button below. First time viewers, subscribe to my channel if you feel divinely led and you would love to see more of these videos. Until the next one, beautiful souls, have the most amazing day, and bye for now.